All right, we are live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the new episode of Pastrami Nation, Pastrami Nation's Break Therapy. I'm Kevin, and of course, with me today is the wonderful, amazing Godfather of Toys, Christian Nacorda. How you doing, man?
I think I thought of a new nickname. I
Oh,
want
did
to
you?
go by Akukulkan. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
I
Um,
love it. I'm gonna start calling you that. I'm gonna work on the pronunciation of it, and I'm gonna get it.
yeah.
I am half
No,
I am half Mexican, so
there you go. Cool.
it should roll off the tongue. Guys, we have a really fun show today. We're going to be talking about some of the stuff we've been working on. We're going to talk about the upcoming VIP weekend, which is a really fun opportunity to gain more VIP points and get some good deals and get some really cool, free with purchase items, which are always really fun. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the Lego Eiffel Tower, the massive thing that is the Eiffel Tower. But well, actually, I just kind of want to start out today. Let's just talk about kind of what we've been working on, what we've been building. Christian, what did you want to? You had something you wanted to talk about right now?
Yeah. So I've been like on and off with Lego lately, but I finally got around to getting Dom's Charger, the
Dude,
little
that's
speed
awesome.
champion. I this is kind of like if there's a thing in Lego that I will never not buy. It's the Speed Champions. Like I have all of them for the last I don't know how many years.
Oh, sweet.
So I have this is like their third attempt, at least that since I've been collecting of them doing this specific like the 69, 70, 71 Dodge Charger. The first one that I got came in a 2-pack with like a more modern charger. But I think this really shows the difference between like the 8 wide and the 6 wide studded cars. um Man, I can't tell you, like I was such a fan of these, and then you look at them now and they look like, I mean, they're toys, they're all toys, but like, man, we get such a more accurate build on these
Mhm.
8 wides. I know a lot of people that are city builders complain about them, that they're too wide for the roads. um might I suggest widening your roads so you can fit them? They're
Hey,
so much
make them
better.
fit.
So, yeah, there's rumors. I know Jason brought it up last time that we'll be getting the R34. We'll be getting Paul Walker's car from the second movie, which is
Oh, that's cool.
really cool. I'm a huge GTR fan, so I think that'd be really cool. So,
Very cool.
but yeah, fantastic build. It was a lot of fun. And now I can say I have a little Dom, a little oh my god, what's his name? Vin
Vin.
Diesel. Yeah, I have a little minifig of Vin Diesel family. So
Oh, that is cool.
that's pretty cool. I tried putting
Um,
Ghost Rider in here, but he doesn't fit because his flames on his head are too big. So
Ghost Rider wouldn't fit.
no, so like the new Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider drives a Charger instead of a motorcycle. So I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
perfect. I'll just use this. This one was for that, but they actually made the seat a little bit lower so you could fit his fiery head inside of the cab. But yeah, not this one. This one they just needed to fit a bald Vin Diesel. So, but good piece. Definitely recommend it.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, I'm glad to hear that. So
Cool.
just real quick, I did want to bring up, obviously, as a lot of you guys noticed, there's no Jason here today. Normally it's us three, me, Christian, and Jason. Jason is taking a little bit of time off, as is a bunch of other people in the Pastrami Nation family. There was an unfortunate uh, Mr. Josh Contos, who was a contributor at one point and who was really good friends with the Pastrami Nation crew, specifically Nolan and Jason, who founded Pastrami Nation, passed away yesterday. So we just want to thoughts and prayers to the family and his friends. And by all accounts, I had a couple interactions with him, only through like Messenger and stuff, but he's a
Yeah.
solid guy. And he's, you can tell he's leaving an impact on people. He's leaving a mark. So just wanted to bring that up real quick. And you know, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who's dealing with this horrible, way too soon, way too soon loss. So
Yeah. I also did not know Josh personally. Like we know Josh through Pastrami,
yeah,
through the
same.
Pastrami Nation family. Where there's a chat, and obviously talking to you guys here at the podcast. From what I can see from all the comments on Facebook, and he was really a beloved,
Yeah.
awesome stand-up dude. And every interaction I've ever had with him was no different. So
Yeah.
um,
Solid.
loss is never easy to deal
Mhm.
with. I don't want to say like I'm an expert at loss because I don't think that's a horrible thing for anybody to say. But it every time it hits us hard. So
Mhm.
at this point, the best thing we can do is just be thankful for the time that we had with them.
Yep.
So,
Exactly.
but so rest in peace, King.
Yeah,
Sorry.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's why Jason isn't with us today, but he will be back next week. Him and Nolan both when we have our we're gonna have a really fun Pastrami Nation next week. So I can't wait for that. And of course, that'll
Yeah.
be also be a memory of Josh as well. So
If you
thank you.
guys have anything like cool stories that you guys want to share
Please.
about Josh, put it in
Sure.
the chat, leave it in the comments, please. Like we'd love to hear about it.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'd
you
love
know,
to, get to know him. I mean, I know
yeah.
it's past the point, but I mean, it's never too late to really celebrate somebody and
Mhm.
become their friend and get to know them a little bit more. So, yeah. Yeah. So please leave comments and all that stuff. If you need to. So, Christian was talking about the charger earlier. I'll bring up something I've been working on. Yes, Josh is a part of the Pastrami Nation family. He always will be,
Mhm.
and he will be missed in the everywhere. So, yes. So let's go ahead and talk about. I want to talk about this guy real quick. This is what I've been working on, what I've been building, and I kind of finished it on the perfect week, the perfect weekend almost, because gosh, listen, guys, I don't mean to be a bummer on the show today. It's going to be a fun show. But we also lost a really, really great talent, Mr. Kevin Conroy, who was a massive, meant a lot to a lot of people. And obviously his portrayal of Batman was second to none. Like he embodied the character. He was Batman. Um, he passed away last Friday. I actually been working on this for about a week or so, or a couple of weeks actually. Finally finished it actually this past week, and take it off the stand to kind of show it off a little bit. But the Lego Batwing, which is pretty cool. And I'm in love with this thing. At first, I was kind of iffy about getting it because I was like, it just seemed a little like, a little bit flat, which
Yeah.
is kind of the whole
Yeah.
point. But there's so many cool details in this thing. I love all the guns and everything on there, which is really, really rad. It's got some really cool stuff.
That
It even has
cockpit built is awesome. The chair in the
the
cockpit.
cockpit mill build is freaking insane.
Yeah.
It's really, really cool, really, really well done. The only thing that kind of worried me at first was the fact that it doesn't like lock into place, really.
Mhm.
But there's some really, really cool um, things in there,
Oh yeah.
especially on the dashboard and stuff. Really cool. And I loved how there's there's a little part here that kind of opens and closes right here. I don't know if you can see this, but this part right here, but it even says Bat Engine on it. It came with a sticker that says Bat Engine, which
Mhm.
I thought was a lot of fun. The cool thing about this one too is you can wall mount it, or it even has a really cool stand that it comes with that you can also display. It is pretty big, obviously, as you can tell. It takes up a lot of space. So I think most people who have this set definitely decide to wall mount it.
Yeah.
It's got some pretty cool mounting on the back. You can just put in with this, they recommend obviously a drywall screw or something. You just put right in here, this guy right here. Yeah, it's just a really, really cool set, really, really fun build. It did kind of get a little bit like, I don't want to say repetitive. Well, repetitive.
Yeah.
All these parts. There's all these little, I don't know if you can really see it. You probably can't because it's all black, but these little like vent kind of things right here. Things were just like one right after another. But yeah, it's just I'm planning on mounting it really soon. Let me show the the stand real quick. I realize, like, sometimes when I'm on these things, I realize I'm becoming an old man, and I'm like trying to figure out how these things work. Like, how does this work?
Well, I'm glad you didn't mount it right away. I think that's my big regret. Is like as immediately I'm like, oh, it would look good here. Let me put it up here, and
Right?
then I put it up, and I'm like, oh, I didn't even play with it. I didn't even go like whoosh or like didn't have any time to have fun with it. I just immediately mounted it.
Yeah.
Oh
So it
god,
comes
that
with this
looks so
cool
cool.
little, kind of tells you a little bit about the build and or the actual, full size vehicle, which is really cool. I love that the Batmobile did that too. It comes with a
Hmm.
little display, and it even comes with the Batmobile came with a really cool display stand too. Obviously not as like big as this, but that one rotates,
Yeah.
which I thought was a really, really cool thing. But yeah, it has a really cool stand, so you can display it like this. It even came with a few minifigures, three
Yes.
minifigures to be exact. My kids are trying to steal my Batman because they're like, "You already have a Batman. I'm not, you're not gonna take my Batman."
It is the
Uh,
best Batman minifig, hands
it
down.
is. It is. I love
It's so good.
the Joker goon.
Was that? Oh, it's
Batman.
not Bob. Bob came with the last one, right? Or
No, so the last set came with Vicky Vale.
oh, Vicky, Joker, and
Yeah, Vicky,
Batman.
Joker, and Batman.
That's the guy.
Um,
He had like the boombox when they were destroying the museum,
yeah,
like the
yeah.
bald dude. Yeah.
These are the ones with the Batmobile. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
What's
Vicky
up,
Vale,
Pablo?
Batman. And what's up, Pablo? How's it going, man? So yeah, there's those guys. That's kind of all I've been working on. And what's kind of depressing is like when you don't really have a backlog of Legos to go back to. And so like I'm at that point where I've kind of built pretty much everything. I built the haunted house, I built this and all that
Mm.
stuff. So I gotta wait till like, you can
You
afford
go.
to buy more.
Then you go through Lego withdrawal. Yeah.
Yeah, you do actually, like, legit the last couple days I've been like scrounging. I'm like, I'm gonna make my own. I'm gonna make something. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
something. We do have the Diagon Ellie that we're waiting to put together.
I was about to say.
Um,
Yeah.
what's that?
I was about to say you guys still have the Diagon
We still
Alley.
have that. We still have that, but that one's a kind of that
The
one.
family one. That's the family
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that one's a
Yeah.
really special one for my wife, especially because it's Harry Potter and it's kind of her first like big set that she's bought or that that we got together. So she's really excited to build that. So we're just waiting. She's finishing up the semester of school and everything. So as soon as she's done with that, she'll have more time and we'll be able to sit down and do it. So
What's up, Bean? Good to see
what's up,
you.
Bean? How's it going, man? But yeah, so we're really, really excited to do that one. So as most of you guys are probably aware, Lego occasionally, well, first, I'm not sure if you guys are, I'm pretty sure most of you guys are aware of what the Lego VIP Club is, but if you're not, super easy, free to sign up for. You basically collect points for every set that you buy. Pretty simple. Occasionally, they'll have these big VIP weekends where you'll get double, triple, quadruple points. This weekend, it's going to be 5 times the points. So you can be 5 times the points on all the sets you buy, and then you can use those points for you can exchange them for like discounts and all kinds of stuff. Um, it's worth saving them up. We've talked about this before, but looking back at all the points that I've spent, I could have had a free, like, really cool set by now, right? Like you
Do
can
you?
save them
I
up.
mean, do you use little by little, or do you?
I do. I'm horrible. So if I'm going to buy something, especially if I'm somewhat on a budget, I have a $20 one on there. I'm going to use it. But my wife, every single time, why did you do that? Wait until you have all the points. It's a really smart idea. Like, I've seen people use VIP points to buy like the Titanic, like all of their
Yeah.
points, they were able to afford the Titanic or one of these big, like a set we're going to talk about a little bit later on in the show. These big $600-700 sets that you
Yeah.
can get by collecting your VIP points. Anyways, this weekend, I believe it's from actually starting today until the end of the weekend. You buy from the stores or lego.com, you get 5 times the points. And they also have a bunch of really, really cool sets as well. They actually have some really cool deals too. So like for like 100 points, you can get $45 off of the Lego Atari set, which is a
Ooh.
pretty good deal. Also for 100 points, you can get $100 off the Hogwarts Express. which is a really good deal, especially since it's
That's
$4.99.
really
You'll be
good
getting
deal.
it for $3.99. Um, so yeah, this weekend's the weekend to go buy Lego. You have money, go buy Lego. Sign up for the Lego VIP club or the VIP program. It's free. It's just an awesome program. You get
There's
so many great perks.
You've never had a better incentive to join. If you haven't joined, even if you don't buy that much Lego, if you buy like 2 sets a year, it's
Mhm.
worth it to like this is the time to buy it, join the VIP, and then put that 5 times
Yeah,
points towards something else later. Just
absolutely.
put it away. Um,
Absolutely.
yeah,
What's up, Blanco?
it's
Arturo
free.
going on. And,
What's
and
up,
and
guys?
legitimately, I'm not saying this just because this is a Lego podcast, but this is probably like one of the coolest, most beneficial kind of club things that you can join that I've
Mm,
noticed. Like, you have all the other ones. You have like Safeway, you can collect point, like all these things. But
mhm.
like Lego has been the one that I've seen the most out of. You know what I mean? Like I've seen the most discounts. I've seen the most, and especially if you like Lego, if you love Lego, it's totally worth it. So,
It's what
um,
other who like does Hasbro do it?
dude,
Like
no,
man, come on.
Hasbro, freaking Hasbro.
I know.
We love Hasbro at Pastrami
I
Nation.
love
Don't get me
Hasbro.
wrong. Yeah, Hasbro.
Hasbro
You
right
want to
there.
sponsor the show?
Little Fiona. Yeah. The only other people that I know that does this points thing is like because my girlfriend is Sephora. They have a really
Hmm.
good points program there. I don't know if you guys know how expensive makeup is.
Oh,
But
my
my
wife
God,
loves Sephora.
yeah,
That's how expensive. That's how I know how expensive it
yeah.
is.
I have so much appreciation for women and makeup and
Mhm.
the art form of like because it's a whole art form in and of
Yeah.
itself. And it is no joke. Yeah, it's like I've gone to Michael's and I bought like 3 little things of paint, and they're like, "That'll be $90," and I'm like, "Oh."
It's
And
insane.
same thing, we'll go to Sephora and she'll buy 3 little things. But then yeah, they have a good. Why am I advertising for Sephora's? Anyway, I'm just saying, it's weird, and it's really cool that they do that, and it's good that Lego does it, and it's
Yeah.
a really it's like legit. I have I think about
100%.
180, $160 waiting for me, so I
Oh,
might be
dude.
putting that on the Razer Crest.
Nice, dude. Just
Maybe.
real quick though, I was kind of off on my dates. It's actually 11th night, the November 19th through the 20th, so it's only the 2 days.
Okay. So
For
this
some reason, I
weekend.
thought I saw the 15th somewhere, but
Yeah. So
um,
Saturday and Sunday, guys.
yeah, Saturday and Sunday. So go to your Lego store, buy stuff. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
They even have some cool like online deals. So this one you can actually get this. See if I can pull it up real quick. This Lego Dragon Adventure Ride for basically it's one of those deals, points by mail things. So send in you just basically order it online and you use your Lego VIP points for it. It's a really cool set. Actually, there's a lot of other deals I didn't even see here. $60 off the Big Black Panther statue or the Big Black Panther bust for 100 points. The Lego Chevrolet Camaro, $30 off of that with 100 points. $80 off the Lego Loop roller coaster, 100 points.
Damn. That's
There's a
really,
lot of
really
good
good.
deals going on right now. Even if you just, you're buying something for Christmas or something like that, it's a good time to get in there. Um, so yeah, so definitely check that out. Definitely go to Lego store and sign up for your free VIP points. So Lego did announce a new set today.
What are they doing? My God.
What's that?
It's amazing.
Oh, this thing is incredible. I don't know why it's not coming up, of course.
I would put it on my roof. Like it would just
Yeah,
be
right.
where else do I have space for something like that?
I'm just gonna throw away a couch
Yeah.
and put it there. And of course, it doesn't want to show up when
I mean, you got the Titanic.
it needs to go with the Titanic.
Be a nice
It
companion
has
piece.
to be with the Titanic. And I know this is captivating television or streaming. Um, so let me go ahead and share my screen here real quick.
Um, while you're doing that, we just came back from Walmart. Dana had to buy some
Uh,
stuff. Oh my god, let's talk about this first.
no, okay. Yeah. So this is the Lego Eiffel Tower. This thing is a beast. Um, so this thing is 10,001 pieces. You get, see right here, you get 4,095 VIP points for purchasing this set. So
Oh
that's,
my god.
that's insane. It's going to retail for 629.99 United States dollars. Comes out November 25th. And this thing is what? So the dimensions are, it's 59 inches tall. This 4 foot.
It's
What
a
is it?
small child, basically.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. The width is 23, and the is that depth diameter? I don't know. I'm not good with math stuff. Sorry, guys.
Height, width, and depth. Yeah. So
Depth, yeah.
it's
23 inches.
23 inches deep.
It's a
That's
pretty massive set. Like,
massive.
look at this guy. Like,
You,
see,
yeah. See that scale next. I'm assuming that guy is 7 feet tall.
yeah,
So
he's got to be like easily. Apparently, it's going to bring up things. So yeah, this guy's really cool. How to display massive sets. You guys
oh,
might
like
need
thank
to.
you, Lego. I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
on
like,
your front lawn.
yeah, like this thing is insane. Like what? I mean, first of all, we have dogs, so
Mhm.
like, there's no way like that would be just sitting there right there. Like our boxer would just destroy it.
Oh no.
Um,
Oh.
this thing is just huge. Like I'm still trying to figure out, like, I have the Titanic kind of in pieces. I would love to display it like this someday on like a really cool display stand or something like that. I like the way they have the Batmobile, right? That's
That's
actually pretty
cool.
cool. I actually like that a lot. But yeah, so there are things that you can do with it, like a lot of these modular builds. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and you guys use your imagination, find some good shelves, do some cool stuff with that. Um, but yeah, what do we think about the set? Are you well, obviously, let's just say you had all the money in the world.
If I had all the money
Um,
in the world and I had all the space in the world, I would
yeah,
already have a place for it. I'd have like, oh, perfect. Now I can add my Eiffel Tower to my Lego City in my basement. Um, but
same.
yeah, we do not have basements here in Southern California. At least I don't know if I do. Do you guys? I don't. I mean, I don't know. I said it like that. I don't know if any of you guys have a basement.
um,
Um,
I did hear on Black Friday though, when the set comes out, that they will be. So this is just a rumor, but they're supposedly having a Eiffel. He lived up there. I forget his first name, but
right.
his
Office.
basically his like office up there
Yeah.
as like its own little Lego set when you purchase this set on Black Friday. I don't know if that's true, but it even comes with a little minifigure of him and stuff like that. It actually looks really cool. So again, you guys have $629 to spare. Please go pick this up on Black Friday when it releases, and then you can send it to either me or Christian. We will put it
Happily.
all together for you.
Yep.
You might not get it back. We'll see what
Or
happens.
maybe you'll get it back in pieces.
You'll get it back in pieces.
Trade
But
for the
no,
rest of it.
right? But no, this is a really fun set. It looks like the build itself. I think it looks great, and it's a great display piece. But I love building Lego. I just don't know how fascinated I am with building all of these little. It just seems like
Because it looks tedious.
it
Like,
looks very tedious.
yeah.
Um, the Titanic had some very tedious stuff, especially like when you do all the different floors and everything, and like the siding on it and stuff was just got very tedious after a while. Daily Bugle, same thing, a lot of windows. This thing just looks like a lot of,
Repetitive building.
repetitive things.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I mean, I definitely check it out. I definitely would like to build it. I still need to build. I still really want to build the pyramid,
Oh
the
yeah.
Great Pyramids one. That one looks really cool.
I feel like 2022 has been the biggest year for Lego in terms of like how many big
Easy.
ticket items they've been releasing.
Easy.
They dropped that Millennium Falcon how many years ago, and that was like whoa. And I
Mhm.
feel like we get a Millennium Falcon every month. Like
Right? Yeah, you get the
crazy.
Razor Crest, you got all these guys.
It's like they figured out they're like, wait, people with money like Lego? They're like, we
Mhm.
got you guys, we got you.
Yeah, and I mean, and it goes to, I know a lot of production delays and stuff were happening, towards the beginning, especially.
Yeah.
But like, it goes to show like how long, like how hard it was to get a hold of the Titanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that thing's expensive, but like people just like the second it comes on the shelf, it's gone.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't last, and that's insane. Yeah, like you said, like Lego knows what they're doing, man. Like
Yeah.
Lego,
I don't
they're
know,
not.
like I know.
Yeah, that's how they
I'm
stay.
happy to give you my money, Lego.
Well, but then you see, you have all these, I mean, you've seen it, like all these, like what's her name? The WWE, Alexa Bliss, I think her name is. She's like
Mhm.
a massive Lego fan,
Oh,
and like
really? That's cool.
yeah, like she was talking about how like she like used like she was talking about building the Lego Titanic and how it actually helped with their mental health and stuff, and like
Oh,
how
that's
that's what she
awesome.
uses as her outlet. And I'm like, same,
Yeah.
same. We're all in that boat.
Yeah.
That's why we have this podcast. So, um, you know, yeah. So you have all those kinds of people that are building these things. So it's pretty cool. Lego's a hobby for everybody, and I know, people try to. I rarely see it happen as much anymore, but I remember Lego used to be minimized to kids stuff. It was
Yeah.
just children or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's hitting the nostalgia buttons, and they're coming out
Mhm.
with sets that adults want. So that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, so Christian, what set what set are you most looking forward to coming up?
I'm still, first of all, I want to see, I can't wait to see that Eiffel Tower in person. I'd
Same,
love to see that in stores.
same.
Just,
What do you think
I,
your actually let me rephrase that. What do you think your next purchase is going to be?
I've got my heart set on the Razor Crest.
Okay,
And I think that'll be like the last big one of the year. I
cool.
mean, it will also be the biggest of the. I'm staring at my Mandalorian hot toy right now. Um, it'll probably be that. Um, I think on my like 2021, I spent a lot on Lego, more so than I did this year. I would say I don't know. I got so many little ones. It probably adds up. There was some like little fun builds that I never talked about. I got like the N1 Starfighter from the Mandalorian.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Like a bunch of little things like that I picked up along the year. But as far as like the big ticket items, like the Batwing, the Batmobile. I mean, these modulars, those things run 200 to 300 a pop, and like those
yeah,
have been over like how many 7 years. So we've been doing those. So
cool.
and like even the latest one, I don't even have in here. Dana has it in. I mean, that's the other thing too. You guys don't even get to see what Dana has in her office. She has the tree house that we built, the big
Oh,
pirate ship.
nice,
There's a few things, the hotel. She has like some of the other modulars in there too. So, but
nice.
yeah, I think for me, um, it's probably going to be the Razor Crest. That'll be my last big ticket Lego piece for the year. But what about you?
Cool. I'm kind of torn. Like I really want the Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yeah.
Like that guy, like it just looks beautiful. It looks like a lot of fun to build. I like the modular type builds, which is really
Mhm.
fun. But there's so many that I've missed. Like I'm still dying. Listen, I know it's just a square block, but I love that the Mario question mark. Like I still think that's one of the coolest sets. Like
So
how it
cool.
opens up and has a cool like Nintendo 64 stuff and everything. Um, so that one's on the list. But I think the Sanctum's probably the next kind of probably the last big one I'm hoping to
Yeah.
get this year. Just because it just looks like a really fun build. So I'm really excited for that.
I think if it was up to Dana, she would probably say the same thing over the Razor Crest,
Mm,
just because it fits into our collection a little bit better.
right.
Um, we actually don't have big Marvel pieces. We didn't bite the bullet on the Daily Bugle. So, and I know the footprint of the Sanctum is the same as the regular modulars. So,
Right. See, that's
again,
cool.
it's more incentive. So I think it's like 36 by 36, um, exactly for the plate, something
Nice.
like that. So,
But
yeah,
I'm still really digging the lighthouse too. The lighthouse is high up there as well as the roller coaster. Like I love the
yeah,
roller coaster. Um, Arturo have some sets to work on. I think he has some sets to work on.
And then you say I need to go to the swap meet in Victorville to buy more Lego figures. That's a good find. I have been thinking about this because we double bought a couple of things. I buy sets now for minifigures. Like I'll buy a $20 set if it has one minifigure that I like.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
I'm like, oh, season 7 Ahsoka. I'm gonna get it just for that. Um, so, but then I forget that I have them. I think we're like mid-November now. I think at some point we should start putting like our top 5 of the year
Absolutely, yeah,
lists together. Um,
absolutely.
for the regular pastrami, I'm starting, and I should probably talk to the other boys about it too. But I've already put my list together of like my top 5 figures of the
Cool.
year. Um, I feel like it's fair for us to break it down into like price ranges because it's kind of unfair to compare like a $300 set to a $20 set or like a
Right.
$40 set. So I feel like we should do like 80 and under, and then like like we'll
That'd be
do.
fun. Yeah,
So maybe we can think about that. But
that'd be a cool
there's a lot
idea
of
for
a
sure.
lot of a lot of good things. But yeah, yeah,
Well, awesome. Well, cool. Well, everyone, thank you guys for checking out the show. Thank you guys for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you guys here. It's always fun talking to you guys. Hope you guys are taking care of each other, staying cool or staying warm, I should say, wherever you're at. It's getting cold out there. Up here in the Pacific Northwest, it's already not freezing, but it's really cold. It's heater weather, which is always
yes.
fun.
Finally,
Um, was that
finally,
finally, dude? I love it. I'm not even
yeah.
complaining. Like
Nope.
it's so nice. But I was thinking to my wife, I was like, listen, like it's so weird because like during the summer, you're like trying to get out of the heat, so you make it as cold as possible in your house.
Yeah.
But during the winter, when it's cold as heck, you try to make it as hot as
Yeah.
possible in your house. It's like, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? Do we want it hot? Do we want to have it cold? I don't know.
Okay. So normally, I was just talking about this with Dana last night. I usually run hot. Like I would prefer to be cold. My preference is always I'd
Same.
rather be cold because you can bundle up.
Yeah.
If it gets too hot, I can't tear my skin off.
Right.
So last night we were at Disneyland and it was cold. We
Was
were
it?
with Dana's brother, and Dana's brother was like, "Yes, is." I have like a threshold. I have like a very
Mhm.
middle threshold, so I need to be warmer than this or colder than. I was like shivering, and he was just like, "This is perfect." And I was, just like, I was like a little kid. I
Oh, that's great.
couldn't get out of the cold fast enough. So yeah, I
Hear
have
you on
a
that.
middle threshold, but I prefer the cold.
Yeah, same for sure. Yeah, take care of each other, everyone. Be safe, be happy out there, and happy Thanksgiving. I mean, from Brick Therapy, at least, you won't see us till after Thanksgiving. So I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. Be safe, and yeah, hope it's good. Went from summer straight to it did. There
Yeah,
was no like
yeah.
fall, like it just bam.
It's something's going on because just last week was 2019, and now we're on the cusp
Right,
of
exactly,
2023. So
exactly. So,
yeah,
all right, you guys. Hope you guys have a good night and stay safe. See you guys later.
bye guys.
Go buy lots of Lego
Yeah,
and tell them
please.
we sent you. Tell them we sent you. Tell them break
Yeah,
therapy sent
use
you.
code Brick Therapy
Yeah, to get
to
you
get
nothing,
nothing.
but some goodwill. They'll get you. They know our names.
Yeah, that's all we want.
All right, you guys, take it easy.
Bye guys.